And for motherfuckers to pop up in my house with cops and child protective services because you motherfuckers want to do an anonymous call involving my children?
Cardi B has a message for pranksters that take things too far. On October 21st, the rapper shares on her Instagram Live that an anonymous tipper called Child Protection Services to her New Jersey residence regarding the safety of her and ex-husband Offset's 3 kids, Culture, Wave, and their newborn baby. And she vows to find the person who did it.
When you mess with my fucking kids, I swear to you, I'm gonna get to the fucking bottom of it, okay? For you motherfuckers to do a little fucking prank call, what is the CPS, Child Protective Services? For Child Protective Services to come to my fucking house, not my house, my gated mansion at 11 p.m. while my children are sleeping because there's an anonymous call that there's been going on that my kids have been getting abused and beaten. Are you fucking dumb?
Cardi does note that callers would occasionally order food to her house, which she thought was funny, but now the pranks have gone too far.
First of all, I'm the only colored person, and I'm the only person that is Latin, that there's black people in my house. That it's in the whole neighborhood. I'm sorry, I'm f***ed up. We're the only colored people in my neighborhood completely. And for motherfuckers to pop up in my house with cops and child protective services because you motherfuckers want to do an anonymous call involving my children?
The 32-year-old also sets the record straight when it comes to the life of her little ones.
Don't you ever in your fucking life play with my kids. Don't you ever in your life play with my motherhood or with my ex-husband fatherhood. We don't play that. My kids live great. My kids have never been touched, never gotten hit. No matter how annoying they are, I never hit my kids.
The rapper goes on to reveal she'll be working with a private investigator to find out the caller's identity. She also shares that she plans to enlist the help of Offset and her sister Hennessy when they learn who did it.
I'm not even pressing charges on you. If you a boy, my baby father is gonna beat you the fuck up. If you a woman, me and Hennessy are gonna beat you the fuck up because you playing with my motherfucking kids. Stop playing with my motherfucking kids. Not everything is a fucking joke. Not everything is a fucking prank.
The incident comes a month after the Grammy winner welcomed her and Offset's third baby together amid their ongoing divorce, which was announced the same day as her pregnancy. With Cardi writing on Instagram at the time, "With every ending comes a new beginning. I am so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all renewed my power, reminded me that I can have it all."
Just how did things spiral to the point where Cardi B found herself publicly issuing warnings to an anonymous caller? This troubling situation started innocently enough, as Cardi shared on Instagram Live, with fans and pranksters occasionally sending food deliveries to her house. At first, she saw it as harmless, even humorous, and tolerated the antics. But allowing this small breach of privacy may have inadvertently opened the door for more intrusive behavior. As these small pranks continued, they likely gave some people the impression that targeting Cardi's private life was acceptable, even entertaining. What began as funny deliveries escalated to a much more serious invasion of her personal life. An anonymous call to Child Protective Services, CPS. In this case, the call wasn't about food or a minor inconvenience. It accused her and Offset of mistreating their kids, Culture, Wave, and their newborn daughter, prompting CPS and law enforcement to show up at her gated mansion at 11 p.m. while her children slept. The CPS visit disturbed her children and led Cardi to realize that some boundaries had to be firmly set. Reflecting on the situation, Cardi expressed frustration that people were using her family as the target of a prank. She made it clear in her response that while she might tolerate jokes at her own expense, involving her children crossed an unbreakable line. By allowing the initial food deliveries without addressing them publicly, perhaps some fans or followers mistakenly thought this playful invasion of her private life was fair game, even escalating it. But to Cardi, the CPS call was a drastic invasion, prompting her to announce that she would be working with a private investigator to track down the person responsible. Enlisting the help of Offset and her sister, Hennessy Carolina, she made it clear that any further attempts to prank her family would have serious consequences. Public reactions were swift and supportive, with many agreeing that calling CPS as a joke or harassment tactic is not only cruel but could have lasting impacts on Cardi's family, especially her young children. Some sympathized with Cardi's frustration, urging her to more strictly enforce privacy to prevent this kind of escalation. However, others pointed out that fame often brings scrutiny, reminding Cardi that some fans and followers may push boundaries if they're left unchecked. In the end, this incident underscores the importance of setting boundaries early on, especially for high-profile figures whose lives are often subject to public curiosity. Cardi's experience shows just how quickly innocent jokes can snowball into real-life consequences, affecting not only the celebrity but their entire family. This whole matter has drawn reactions from many, such as the following.
CPS was even called to check on her children. Child Protective Services. Cardi told us on Monday night, so I want to make this very effing clear, and I can't even breathe right now. Mother effers have been taking S2. I'm trying to censor the curse words. Mother effers have been taking blank too effing far when you mess with my effing kids. For the Child Protective Services to come to my effing house, not my house, my gated mansion at 11 p.m. while my children are sleeping because there's an anonymous call that there been going on that my kids have been getting abused and beaten. Are you effing dumb? This is when the pranks start getting too far. You effing a-holes think that blank is funny, and it's not funny. We're the only colored people in my neighborhood completely. And for mother effers to pop in my house with cops and Child Protective Services because you mother effers want to do an anonymous call involving my children, I promise you this, I'm going to sue CPS for effing coming to my house at whatever the F time it is. I will sue the person that did this anonymous call. We don't play that. Shh. My kids live great. My kids have never been touched, never gotten hit, no matter how annoying they are. I never hit my kids. And then she issued a warning. If you're a boy, my baby father is gonna beat you the F up. If you're a woman, me and my sister are gonna beat you the F up because you playing with my mother effing kids. Not everything is an effing joke. Not everything is an effing prank. I think Cardi needs to stay off social media for the next week at least. Okay? All right. Thoughts on everything? Let me know in the comments section. P.S. At least it's nice to know that Offset wasn't the one that called CPS.
This situation brings up the importance of personal safety and privacy boundaries in a celebrity's life and anyone navigating the digital landscape. In Cardi B's case, what started as minor food pranks, a seemingly innocent joke, may have unintentionally signaled to her fans that interactions with her personal life were acceptable, even escalating to an alarming CPS call. The call crossed a critical boundary, highlighting how small, seemingly harmless interactions can quickly spiral into more severe breaches of privacy if left unchecked. Setting and enforcing boundaries early on, especially for public figures, is crucial to safeguarding not only physical space but also peace of mind. Another consequence this event highlights is the legal consequences of false accusations. Making an anonymous CPS call with baseless claims is not only irresponsible but could lead to real legal repercussions for the caller if the claims are proven false. It's worth considering that such false accusations can have a serious emotional toll on those involved, particularly when children are part of the equation. In Cardi's case, the visit disrupted her household and had authorities questioning her and Offset's parenting, an experience she described as deeply distressing. Using protective services as a tool for harassment is a dangerous misuse of a critical system, meant to protect, not to accuse. Also, the emotional impact on families and children is a significant part of incidents like these that is often overlooked. In Cardi's case, her children were asleep when CPS arrived unannounced late at night. Such unexpected visits can disrupt a child's sense of security and routine, particularly young ones who may not fully grasp what is happening. For parents, dealing with baseless accusations can also strain relationships and create a sense of vulnerability in their own home. Celebrities and public figures, who already deal with public attention, must take extra steps to protect their family's privacy from these invasions. In today's digital world, digital reputation management is essential, particularly for public figures who are constantly under scrutiny. Allowing small pranks or interactions to go unaddressed can send the wrong message, inadvertently inviting further violations. Public figures may benefit from addressing minor boundary-crossing behaviors directly or implementing stricter privacy settings to remind followers that their personal lives are off-limits. For anyone with an online presence, proactive reputation management helps maintain control and prevent unwanted escalations that can impact both professional and personal life. Lastly, seeking support networks can be crucial in handling invasions of privacy. Cardi B's decision to involve Offset and her sister, Hennessy Carolina, in finding the caller highlights the importance of having people who can support you emotionally and practically. This network of trusted friends or family can provide stability, perspective, and assistance in difficult situations. For anyone dealing with similar issues, support networks can also help manage the emotional strain of dealing with harassment and invasions of privacy. These lessons are relevant to anyone trying to navigate a world where digital boundaries are often blurred. Consider: are you cautious about sharing private information online? What boundaries have you set to protect your personal space, and how would you respond if they were crossed? Do you recognize the legal and emotional impact false accusations could have on others? Are there digital tools you could use to better manage your online reputation? How would your support system help you handle a significant invasion of your privacy? So in conclusion, Cardi B's experience is a reminder of the importance of setting and maintaining boundaries, especially for those with a public presence. This story highlights the need for proactive steps in personal safety, privacy management, and support systems. That wraps up this segment for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to never miss an update, and check out one of these videos for other celebrity news for more insights. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.